Boys are hard at it. I still got like 20 more minutes to fluff off this. What are we doing here, Mario?
We are building a solar panel bracket for my friend Tony. We're doing the polishing process right now. So after that, we'll dry fit the solar panels, and then we'll hopefully get everything hoisted up in first thing in the morning, and we'll take a picture from there.
We're gonna lay the solar panels onto the frame that Mario's made and pre-drill it. So then I believe they then put the frame back up, and then we put the solar panels up, screw them in. But it makes sense while everything's down here that we pre-drill, so then it makes it easier once it's there.
Ready?
Ready.
Nice and firm now.
Do you want to put a bolt in there, Mario?
Yeah, I got one right here.
Just a bit of pole dancing after lunch.
Suit you, Tony.
Just hanging on Mario's pole.
Why did I not know about this talent of yours?
We could start talking about different poles, but big shiny pole. Mario's big shiny pole I'm hanging on to right now.
Mario's not hearing any of that.
What happened?
I was just telling the camera I'm hanging on to Mario's big shiny pole.
Oh shucks.
It's gone all red.
What do we got? Solar panels, take 2.
Yeah, this is the arch.
Alright,
Setting the arch back up with the shiny poles. Making progress. Tacked on, being constructed. We've got a gate going in between here. The boys are working on it. But our frame is solid, and then the piece of resistance will be going on, which will be the rod holders. I think Tony's got 12 of those, just 12 rod holders. That's all we need.
Yep.
Yep.
Rod placement day. Very technical, very specific on the rod placement, hey Tony?
This is like the icing on the cake right now, eh? Like,
Yeah.
We got levels, we got squares.
oh, we're looking good, Mario, eh?
Hey,
we are looking good.
Hey, we want to keep you smiling, man.
And what have we got? 12.
The more I can.
12 rod holders.
So
No way. There's 12. It's not going to be enough room for 12. It's not
There's
gonna be
always
enough
room for more rod holders, Mario. Got our side rails on. The acid's on there now, and they're about to get all polished up. It's going to look so good. Got all the rod holders on today, all 12.
Mario's just finishing off the gates.
Pull it up just like you did before. Let it sit. Let it drop.
Nice work.
Got it?
Look at that.
I'll be looking forward on YouTube, seeing myself on YouTube one day.
You sure will be, mate.
All right.
This is the key feature of this boat.
Mario Lawrence. It's been a pleasure working for Tony, a great captain, a great father, a great boat owner, and I wish a lot of people were just like him.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I wish more people were like you too, mate.
Hey, no problem.
It is solar panel day. Whew.
So we are just
Oh, yeah. Yep.
lifting the
Can we get
solar panels up.
for a second? Is that right? Absolutely, yeah. Just sit down there, mate. We're just trying to get all the sand out of the boat. Alright.
Here I am.
Yep, that's good.
That's good. And we're going in the
Can it
water
go up
today.
anymore?
Yay!
No, we're not.
Yeah. Yeah. Solar panel day.
think you've got to take them around where Brooke's sitting.
Okay. Just on its own?
Yeah.
Okay, ready, Sammy? You watch out, watch your back on that. Just watch your back, buddy. Go down.
Look out, Brookie. We're going to have to go
Yeah.
right around.
Go down. Good boy. Oh my god, you're amazing.
Turn around, go around.
Go around, Sammy, yeah. Okay, that was a mish. We expect a lot from these children, but you've got to remember how old they are, and they do amazing. They have done so amazing this yard period, helped out so much. Sammy's just helped us lift all these solar panels on. So all 6 are on board now, and that is today's mission before we go in the water. 2 o'clock, splash time.
All done. It's ready to go.
All done?
Put the solar panels up. Got the stiffener in there. Try to build it as light as possible with stiffeners in the right place to keep the weight down. I think Mario's done an amazing job, so thank you, Mario, for watching this. Super cool.
Yeah, really cool. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Yes. You excited?
Yeah.
He's gonna turn up this way.
Okay guys, we're going to have to stop the video right here. Major problem.
Yeah, we went in and we came straight back out.
Yeah, so what had happened, we hired a company to do all the service work on our engines, and part of that work was replacing the heat exchanger on the starboard engine. The heat exchanger gasket was put around the wrong way, resulting in once we turned that engine on, we had water spewing all through the engine room. A lot going on. We didn't even have to have time to film it. It was all hands on deck. So the boat pretty much came straight out of the water. I think the company did a great job to fix the problem.
Yeah, they were amazing.
Yeah. They ordered the parts. We had them here the next day, and then within 3 days we were back in the water. They checked the engine thoroughly to make sure there's no water in it, and so yeah, they're grateful for that. Mistakes do happen, so let's keep rolling.
So I've had a delay in the boat going back in the water. I called Steve and Melanie from Gold Coast Canvas and told them that we'll be delayed a little to put our new canvas covers on, our outside clears, and they said as we speak they are actually making them, so the kids and I are going to go pay them a visit and see how our clears are made. And this is Steve.
Hi.
And Steve's going to explain to us how he's making our
It's going to be in the bridge
clears.
version. What we're doing is we are building an enclosure of clear vinyl for the cockpit area around the hardtop on the Leopard 46 Icky Guy. We make all these patterns up. We spend hours making it work first on the templates on the table before we spend the painstaking time to translate it to a panel, which this is in production right here. This is actually a corner panel. So we work in 1 dimension, but we're actually building 3 dimensions. That makes it kind of fun and visual, because you have to be able to see what you're building first or you'll never build it. Mm-hmm. And because of the asymmetry of the boat, the 2 corner panels are completely different, including the one, number 6, twice the size as the one, number 3, that's on the port side. So, as we say for decades, it's custom.
I'm glad you know what you're doing. I got lost on panel number 3.
The beauty of it is, if we don't know, we just make it up, and you don't know either. So, Melanie's over there building a component, actually, of the enclosure. We will build things like this. This is what we call a zipper ketter. Very creative name, because this is a zipper and this is a piece of ketter. And what that does, it goes to the bottom panels, and these what fits in the tracks that we laid down on the boat. Okay. When it's all done being made, this edge will be sewn to the windows, this goes in the track, and that's how they'll go up and down.
Whew. All right, splash day, take 2. I'm more nervous today than I was on Friday. I guess because we're doing it. We're going in. There's going to be no problems. This is where it all begins. Phew! Let's go.
Dreaming of this day, eh? This is we're just out of the shipyard yesterday. We had a few hiccups. We had to launch twice. The heat exchanger, but we're finally on the water.
We're on the water.
And it finally feels like we've got a home.
We look like we've just woken from a drink because
Yeah.
we look pretty rugged.
We're clean now. We've no dirt and grime and shipyard mess, and we're back into it.
Yeah.
And we're making a smoothie, having our little healthy nut cereal this morning. So this might
Put the solar panels up.
I need a break, Mum.
One of the last jobs.
So that is another job ticked off the list.
Oh yeah.
Solar panels.
Solar panels, tick. We've got what have we got? 6 panels, 405 watts each. So that's what 2,400, 2.4 kilowatt. So yeah, it's going to be good for the boat. That's a big job today, lifting them up,
Big
holding them
job.
down. And yeah, real happy to get that one done. And boys will be here in the next couple of days to put all the lithium batteries in and get those wired up. So we've left that to the professionals. We've got a lot going on, plus insurance reasons. You want to make sure you've got it done right. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
yep.
Yep.
Getting there, we're getting
Cool.
closer, guys. We're on the water too. We're on the water. You can see water behind us. Yesterday was the 4th of July here. It's drinking here, isn't it?
Yeah. See banana boat.
Well, we are certainly in America. It's July 4th, and I don't know what this audio's like, but man, it is noisy here. There's so many stereos just blaring away. Right through here, flags everywhere, people cutting loose. And what a phenomenal fireworks display right
Oh,
out
it was so
of
cool.
in front of the marina we were in, so we got to watch that as well, so it was pretty cool.
Yep.
So good. We're in a marina right now. We just come out of the water yesterday. Big fireworks display right in front of us. This is unreal.
Shut in the fireworks. Oh. Oh. That puts my ears out.
4th of July.
Whoa.
Clears for the aft deck. Stunning work, Steve. This looks amazing. Beautiful.
All the panels have been installed. We're all wired up to our main switches here. These are our charge controllers, and these are our breakers to the battery. We're going to switch on our first 2, and this bit will go to a blinking light, and we just need to now program this, or at least bring it all up on the iPad.
We're just finishing up the lithium and solar installation. Phil, thank you so much. This is not sponsored, by the way. Phil's doing this as a job for us, and if you're ever in the Florida or West Palm Beach, Stewart area, look him up. Amazing job, real knowledgeable, and yeah, we're really happy. But yeah, Phil's going to go into a little bit of detail about it. There's some really good info, and I've learned so much during this process, and feel pretty stoked to I guess watch you do the job, and you've explained everything as you go. So as a cruiser, you know, got a lot of knowledge now and understand the system, and Phil will go into a little bit more detail about that. But yeah, I'll pass you over to the professional.
Yeah, I'll start with what we can't see here, but on this Leopard 46, all the batteries are stored up front on a battery shelf. We've installed 1500 amp hours of rely on lithium that comes through the bulkhead here, comes up to the bus bars, which are also located here. That is now running into a multi-plus 3000 that we're using for our AC circuits and for our DC charging. So that's a 3000 watt inverter and a 120 watt charger. Also in this area, we've installed 3 charge controllers from the total of 2,450 watts of solar that's on an array which has 4 405 watt panels, and then there are 2 cabin top panels that are 415 each. So the total for that is 2,450 watts. So that's a substantial amount of solar that's going to keep those batteries charged up and supply the needs of this boat. In regards to the charge controllers and how they function, we have switches here which are to switch the solar itself, and we have breakers here to disconnect from the batteries. Of course, it's important that you always disconnect the solar before you disconnect the charge controllers for the controllers themselves. This can pretty much stay on all the time. Even when you leave the boat, this will keep your batteries charged up. They do have a float charge setting, so they'll keep everything in order and in good shape.
Already we've noticed we've only been having it running 24 hours, but we've got more power than what we know what to do with. We're running the washing machine with it, but we can run the water maker with it. We've got all our 12 volt DC is running with it. We've got all our outlets, so that microwave, coffee machine, toaster, jug, Starlink. We're running everything. The only thing we can't run through it really is the air conditioning, but potentially in the future we could go to a 12 volt system that we've been talking about.
Yep.
And we're going to change it over. We can actually run the water heaters off it as well. So we're pretty much self-sufficient, and we don't have to run an engine. But if we do run an engine, we've also got the DC-GC chargers running off our standard alternators on the Yanmars. So we haven't gone for high output alternators. I don't think there's any need, but I mean, each to their own.
The amount of solar you've got and the conditions you're in, you're not going to need the alternator charging very much. I mean, you still got it, but not in any high capacity, but you don't need that.
Yeah, it's not a cheap thing to do, but I think we've brought the vessel now up to a modern age. We don't have to run generator, so we're saving on fuel and maintenance on the generator.
We're disconnected from shore power right now, so we're not showing any shore power input, but obviously we're inverting. Your loads right now are minimal. We've brought the batteries up because we've been testing out the DC to DC chargers, and the solar's been kicking since this morning, so everything's charged up. And even the solar itself now is, I think we were at almost at 1500 watts at one point, and now we're down to 221 total. That's a total of all the solar that's in the system.
Yeah.
If we want to look at it individually, you can see it here, each of them individually, port, starboard and cabin top. Of course, there's your shunt in there and your multi-plus, so everything's viewable individually here and on the iPad. And there's more historical data on the iPad as well, which can be very useful too.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. I was concerned at the start with the cost, but now that I've got it and it's only been 24 hours, it's the best thing we've done for the vessel.
Yeah, she's looking good, and you're ready to roll.
Yeah, and this boat's going to spend most of its life on anchor, so we won't be plugged into shore power, so it's really beneficial for us. So thank you very, very much.
No worries.
Phil. It's been such a great week.
It's a pleasure working with you.